Hey guys, welcome to another video with Merlin, a 4-year-old Devil's Garden Wild Mustang that I've been gentling. Today my friend Marina is here to help with his training. When gentling wild Mustangs, it's really important to bring in other handlers to work with the horse, especially with sensitive horses like Merlin. I started using positive reinforcement when I was introducing new handlers to a former Mustang of mine, Britta, and I thought it worked so well, so I'm doing it again with Merlin. It's nice having Marina here as she also has wild Mustangs and uses positive reinforcement on them. So she's got a lot more knowledge and understanding of wild Mustangs than the average person I might bring here. So Merlin is still needing some exposure to new handlers, and right now he can be kind of hard to catch, especially by someone who is not me. Now sometimes I can catch Merlin no problem, and other times he will walk away, even for me. So it's not uncommon for me to use positive reinforcement when catching him, although I am weaning him off it right now.
Now he's ready.
I would rather have Merlin experience a bunch of really good haltering experiences that boost his confidence because he is a high anxiety horse. So Marina is now using positive reinforcement and having Merlin target the halter, and as a result, he's becoming increasingly comfortable with her. Now it's been a little while since I did my last update with Merlin, but the last video was when he had his farrier appointment. If you haven't watched that video yet, I'd highly recommend it, as that video was fascinating. In that video, Merlin had his first farrier appointment. We started out not using positive reinforcement, and things got kind of ugly. When I brought positive reinforcement in, it transformed everything, and he was able to not only have his front feet, but his hind feet done as well, without hardly moving at all. It was really, really impressive, and again, check it out if you haven't seen it. Now Merlin is definitely a horse that has benefited from positive reinforcement. If I hadn't been using it, I have no idea where he'd be today. Probably a lot further back in his training. Now, like I mentioned previously, Merlin is a high anxiety horse. Because of that, I've been careful to pay close attention to his emotional state and try to promote relaxation and lower anxiety levels.
Good boy. That's a good spooking place.
He still has little spooks like this, but he de-escalates from those spooks really quickly in comparison to the past.
Okay.
I still have burned in my mind his reaction to being touched by a lead rope for the first time. He was terrified, and it really traumatized him and set him back for over a month. So it's really impressive to me that he's been able to work past the fear that he had here and is in a much, much calmer state of mind now. Once Marina had haltered him, she took her time and just walked him around the pasture. Again, these are some really big steps for Merlin. Unlike Jaeger, who lets pretty much anyone approach him and halter him, Merlin has been very timid around new handlers. And that's pretty common for Mustangs in general. They tend to be braver with the trainer they've been working with, and that's why it's really important to get other handlers out.
Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's like, Mom.
Now, bringing in new handlers is especially important for me as I adopt my Mustangs out once they're gentled. I try in every way that I can to prepare my Mustangs for moving to their new homes. And part of that is making sure that they'll be okay with new and different people handling them. I guess the goal is for the Mustang to have a solid enough foundation that they accept working with new and different handlers. That way the Mustangs are emotionally prepared enough to start bonding with and building a relationship with their new adopters. Now Merlin is a very sensitive horse, and that's something really special about him. I think he's going to have a very special relationship with whoever ends up adopting him. He's certainly made me a lot more self-aware about the energy that I bring into the relationship. Because he's been a more anxious horse in the past, I've been working at bringing my energy down to help him enter a more relaxed state of mind. I've asked Marina to lunge Merlin at the walk. Again, my goal is to get him comfortable with new handlers, so I want to keep the energy low.
What a heartthrob. That look when he approached me was just so freaking cute. Oh, that face. Hi. You have a friend?
Yeah, so I definitely feel like a mom at their kid's first sporting event and feeling a lot of pride in this moment. It's really nice to see Merlin so calm and relaxed and responding so well to Marina. It has been quite a long road to bring him to this point. We had a lot of struggles early on, and It's kind of been slow and steady progress, so it's fun to see the fruit of all the labor and see him responding so well to someone else. Positive reinforcement has been a huge part of this journey.
Good.
Again, check out his first farrier visit because that will blow your mind. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.
What a doll. All right, that's probably good.